Hi and welcome to Easy and Grace Yoga channel. I'm Monica and today I have for you yoga flow built around Camel Pose. This is quite challenging pose, it's backbending, but we're gonna prepare our body to get into this pose smoothly and safely. So we're gonna stretch our quadriceps, engage a lot our core, open our chest, open our shoulders, and then we are ready for this big pose. Then after Camel Pose, we're gonna finish it with beautiful counter pose, rabbit pose. So first we're gonna back bend with camel, and then we're gonna forward bend with rabbit. So it is very nice finishing here, and we will feel very good after this sequence. Yes, okay, so let's begin. Let's begin our practice in diamond pose. So sit on your heels, toes pointed, straight spine, don't arch your back. So pelvis tilt, shoulders down, and chest open. And we're gonna start with some breathings to calm down before practice. So close your eyes and take some deep breaths. So inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Now keep your eyes closed. Take inhale, hands up together. Exhale, take your hands down to your chest in Namaste position. And now it's time for you, maybe perhaps to set the intention for this practice, or for your day, for your week. Inhale, hands up together, open your eyes. Exhale, put your hands on your shoulders. And we start with warming up our shoulders. So roll your hands, roll your arms to the front. And now change the direction to the back. And now spread your hands away on the same line with your shoulders. Shoulders down, arms away, and start with some circles to the back. You can play with big, with small circles. Change the direction. And now inhale, hands up together. Exhale, hands down on your lap. Now we are gonna warm up a little bit our side of the body. So put your left hand on the floor and your right hand all the way up. Shoulders, try to have your shoulders down. And now lean with your right hand all the way to the left. You can bend your left hand a little bit here, shoulders down. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, right hand down next to your hip. And lean with your left hand to the right. Shoulders down, away from your ears. So you can feel this stretch on your left side of torso. You can bend your right hand. Inhale, both hands up together. Exhale, both hands down on your lap. Now some twist, easy twist. So put your left hand on your right lap, your right hand on the back, and lean to the right with your chest. So twist with your chest. You can like put only on your fingertips on the floor, chest open, shoulders down. And look to the right and twist from your chest. Inhale, and with exhale, twist even more to the right. Inhale, come back to the center. And now right hand on the back, left hand on your right lap, and the same other side. Shoulders down, lean with your chest, with your head to the left. Inhale, exhale, lean more to the left. Inhale, hands up together. Exhale, hands down. Now we're gonna go to cat-cow position, but first to tabletop position. So this is neutral position, so we try to have our hips, our spine, our shoulders in the same line, toes pointed down, knees in the same line with hip bones, shoulders in the same line with our wrists. And now we're gonna do some cat and cow movements to warm up our core. So take big inhale, take your head up, chest up, tailbone up, but belly is leaning down. Exhale, roll your tailbone inside, your head down and your shoulders up, your upper back up. Inhale up, cow pose. Exhale down, cat pose. So basically we are doing here opposite movements, opening chest and rolling chest down. Inhale, cow pose, head up, tailbone up, chest up, belly down. Exhale, roll your tailbone inside, roll your back up, internal rotation of shoulders, head down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, come back to the neutral position, to tabletop. And now tuck your toes and lift your knees up, your hips up. We are going to downward facing dog, so hips are leaning to the back and up. Try to put your heels down if it's possible and keep legs straight, but if not possible you can bend it slightly and the same heels can be lifted. And here, important, spread your fingers, press from your hands, shoulders are internal rotating, shoulders are away from ears, hips leaning up. And here you can drop a little bit your head, don't engage too much your neck. And feel this stretch in your legs. In downward facing dog. Take deep inhale. Exhale. Now take inhale and take your right leg all the way up to three-legged dog. Press from your hands, strong arms, hips squared to the floor. Inhale, and with exhale, move the leg all the way between your hands. Now, your left knee down, point your toes, and inhale, hands up together, low lunge. Try to have your hips squared. Exhale, take your hands to the chest. And now we're gonna twist to the right. So open your chest, shoulders down, take inhale and twist from your chest to the right, and put your elbow, your left elbow on your right thigh, and twist here so you can feel the stretch on your torso. Breathe. Head in the same line with the neck. Shoulders down, chest open. Inhale, and with exhale, release your hands on your right thigh. Try to find your balance here. And now, if you feel stable, take your left leg up, bend your knee, and take and stay here, or you can grab now with your left hand your left ankle, toes pointed, chest open to the front, shoulders down. Here, if you have a soft knee, it is good if you put blanket or towel under your knee. Breathe here, and now now pull with your left hand your left ankle to your thigh, because we are gonna here stretch our quadriceps. Stay here, feel the stretch. If you want, you can take your right hand up. Look to the front. Now release. Put your right hand down, your left hand down, your left foot down. Tuck your left toes, your left knee up. Look forward. Inhale, and with exhale, your right foot go all the way to the back, and we come back to downward facing dog. So again, adjust to the position, spread fingers, press from your arms, internal rotation of shoulders, heels on the floor if possible, hips leaning to the back and up. Breathe. And now take your left leg all the way up, three-leg dog, arms pressing, your hands pressing, very strong arms here, hips square to the floor. Inhale, exhale, bring your left leg between your hands. Now your right knee down, your right toes pointed, low lunge. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down on the chest in Namaste position. And now we are twisting to the left. Hips are squared, straight spine, chest open and shoulders down. And now, inhale, with exhale, twist from your chest to the left. And now put your right elbow on your left thigh and stretch here, like press with your right elbow on your left thigh. Your head is in the same line with the neck, don't engage too much neck, and stretch here. Feel the stretch in your torso, chest open, shoulders open, and breathe. Engage your core. And now inhale, with exhale, release your hands on your left thigh. Try to catch balance here, and bend your right knee and take your right toes up, toes pointed, foot up, right foot up. And now take your right hand and try to grab your right ankle. Find your balance here, feel stable, and once you feel stable in this position, you can take your ankle and pull it to your thigh. So we feel here our quadriceps bend, stretch. If you have soft knees, it's good to put the blanket under the knee, under the right knee. And now inhale, if it's possible, you feel stable, take your left hand up and look forward. You can lean it a bit to the front to feel even stronger the stretch. And now inhale, put your hands down, put your knee, your right leg down, and now tuck your right toes and lift your right knee up. Inhale, look up, exhale, bring your left leg all the way back to downward facing dog again. And now hips up, lifting up and back, strong arms, shoulders down, shoulders away from ears, press from your arms, strong arms, and walk with your hands all the way back to your feet. Strong arms pressing from the mat. You can bend your knees if it is not accessible for you today to have straight legs. And now grab opposite elbows, relax your muscles and just lean down, like use the power of the gravity and relax here. Relax your legs, relax your torso, your neck. You can swing from the left to the right, little bit. And now release your hands down. And with inhale, roll yourself slowly, vertebra by vertebra up. Roll your back up. Head is up last. And now, inhale, hands up, together, exhale, hands down, interlace your hands on your back, and now, inhale, and with exhale, lean down. Head down, and now, like little bit, press your hands to the floor, not too much, don't exaggerate, but press a little bit so we have this stretch on our shoulders here. Breathe. Relax the neck. Inhale. Exhale, release your hands down on the floor. You can bend your knees, and strong hands are walking now all the way to the front, to the plank. Press from your hands and stop once you are in plank. So here, your wrists are in the same line with your shoulders. Your heels are in the same line, with the same distance like your hips. And try to have like strong line from your heels until your shoulder, neck. The crown of the head is as well in the same line with your body. So not too much up with your butt, not too much down. Try to be like one strong straight line here. And now press from your arms, so it's like internal rotation of shoulders. So press here with your arms, so we make this distance wider from our shoulder blades. And now put your weight on the inner side of your right leg, outer side of your left leg. Inhale, right hand up. And here as well, try to be straight line, like hips not too much up, hips not too much down, but in the straight line. Neck as well and head in the same line from feet to head. Inhale, exhale, down. Now, your weight on the outer edge of the right foot, inner edge of the left foot. Inhale, left hand up. Press from your right hand. Inhale, exhale, left hand down. And now, if you want, you can go. You can go with the easier version down. So knee, chest, chin down, or chaturanga. In chaturanga, your inner elbows are facing forward, and we bend our elbows to the back, so they are near to our torso and looking forward. Inhale, exhale, shoulders away from ears, all the way down. So we meet here on the floor. So relax a little bit, spread your hands. And now we are going to the bow pose to prepare to backbend a little bit. So but before it, we need to warm up our back. So put your hands by your chin. Press from your hands. Shoulders down, open chest, cobra. Look forward. Exhale down. Forehead down. Inhale, press from your hands. Chest up until you raise your body until the navel. Shoulder blades together as much as possible. Shoulders down. Chest open. Exhale down. Forehead down. Inhale, last time. Cobra, raise yourself until the navel. Exhale down. And now, put your forearms on the floor. Your elbows and your shoulders are in the same line, 90 degrees between forearms and arms. Now just raise yourself, stay in Sphinx position. And now bend both your legs. Your knees are in the same line with your hips. And now grab your ankle, your right ankle with your right hand, if possible. Okay, chest open here. And now the same, left hand is grabbing left ankle. And we are in bow pose. So don't let your knees go too much, to be too much spread. Keep your knees in the same line with your hip bones. And now inhale, open your chest, kick your legs up. Look down. Press your pelvis on the floor, your pubic bone on the floor, chest open. Kick your feet up. Bow pose. Inhale, exhale, down. Lay down. Now put your hands by your chin again. Press from your hands. Raise up your torso. Raise up on your knees. And now we are again in tabletop position. So neutral spine. Straight from the tailbone from the table to shoulders. Wrist in the same aligning now with our shoulders, and toes pointed. And now we're gonna little bit neutralize this backbend we did with bow pose with thread to the needle. It's gonna be very pleasant. So inhale, right hand up, Open your chest up. Exhale, thread to the needle. So take this right hand in this bridge with your left hand. Lay down on your arm, on your right arm. Your left hand can go to the front here. Relax your muscles here. Just concentrate on the stretch of your chest and arms. Your right hand can go as well to your tailbone or to your right thigh. And relax here. Breathe. Now inhale, take your left hand back next to your face, place it on the floor, press from your left hand up, raise your torso up. We are back in tabletop. And now other side. So inhale, take your left hand up, press from your right hand on the floor, open your chest, look up. Exhale, thread to the needle, left hand is going in the bridge between right hand and torso. Lay down on your shoulder and on your arm. Relax your muscles here. You can take your right hand all the way to the front or on your tailbone or on your left thigh. And relax here. Breathe. And now take your right hand all the way on the floor next to your face. Press from your right hand and raise yourself up to tailbone top. And now sit on your heels and stay for a while in the child pose. And now put your hands by your head, press from your hands and sit down. We are ready now to camel pose. So now come up to your knees. So we warmed up our quadriceps, we warmed up our core, we opened our chest and shoulders. So now we are ready to get into the camel pose, to the pig pose. So here we need to stay on our knees. Our knees are in the same line with our hips. And here we want to have the straight line from our knees until our chest. So we don't arch our butt to the back, but we tilt it. So we have this straight line here. We're gonna engage our thighs here. So imagine that you have like the block between your thighs, and you try to squeeze this block, because we need this engagement of our inner thighs here. And we're gonna start this backbend position, tucking our toes, because we're gonna bend to the back. So our goal is to grab our ankles. So at the beginning we want to have our heels up, so this distance is just smaller. So let's start to understand the movement. So checklist: knees, hips, whole chest is in the same line. We don't arch our butt back, we tilt it to the front. Our thighs are engaged. We are having this imaginary block between our thighs, which we are squeezing. And now put your hands on your lower back, so your palms facing down. Chest is of course open, shoulders down, so roll your shoulders back and down, chest open. And here, I don't want you to press your hips to the front, but just stay, even though you have these hands on your lower back, don't press it. So try to keep your line straight here. Shoulders down, chest open, look to the front. And now we just go to the back. So imagine that you have, imagine that somebody is putting on you like very, very heavy blanket, and you just lean down with your head, with your chest. But here, bend from your middle back, bend from your upper back, don't bend with your lower back. And go lean a little bit down. Exhale, inhale, come back to the center. Okay, release, you can shake your hands. You can sit for a while. And now we're gonna try again to lean down, but we're gonna try one by one, left, right hand to grab our ankle. Okay, so let's start it. So come back to your knees. Come back to your knees. Again, hips, pelvis is tilt to the front, and thighs are engaged. Hands on the lower back facing down. Shoulders up, shoulders rolled back and down, chest open. And now we are again leaning to the back. Remember to bend from your middle back and your upper back, not lower back. Don't press too much your hips to the front. And just lean down. And now take your right hand and grab your ankle. Inhale, exhale, hand back on the lower back. Inhale, exhale, left hand on the left ankle. Inhale, exhale, hand back. Inhale, we come back to the center. Okay, and now we're gonna go to the full position if you are ready for it today. If not, you with practice you will get there for sure. So now I'm gonna put my point on my toes down, and I'm gonna go to full position. So again, tight your thighs are you're engaged. Your pelvis is inside, and your hands are on your lower back facing down, shoulders rolling back and down, chest open, and we're gonna lean back. Bending from our middle back and our upper back. Engage your core. And now both hands on the ankles. And stay here. Chest is pressing up. Breathe. And now hands back on the lower back, core engaged. We come back to the center. Okay, so this was Camel Pose. So now sit down on your heels, like in Diamond Pose. Now we're gonna neutralize this back bend because we are bending our back. It's quite intense. So now we are gonna neutralize it with opposite pose. So with forward bend pose, rabbit pose. So here I want you to roll your spine. Don't arch it, but roll it here. So again, this pelvis is inside. And here, totally opposite movement with our shoulders. So shoulders are internally rotated. So not like before we were opening, but we are closing our shoulders. And now, hands on the floor And in this alignment, this rolled back, shoulders internal rotation, we are chin on the chest, leaning to the chest. We're gonna now lean to the front with our head. Until we reach with crown of our head floor. And here, I don't want you to press with your neck, hold the weight on your head. I want you to just touch your head on the floor. And now, if it's possible to you, reach your heels. If not, you can just stay with your hands on the floor next to your knees or to grab your chins. But if possible, grab your ankles, grab your heels. And now, lift your butt up. But remember, no weight on your head. If possible, straight your hands, straight your arms, and lean with your upper back to the front. So more internal rotation of your shoulders. Head is just touching, crown of the head is just touching. And breathe here. So you can recognize that this is totally different movement that we did with Camel Pose. Inhale and exhale. Drop your butt down on your heels. You can stay a little bit in child pose. Forehead on the floor. Breathe here. If you want more this forward bend, you can put your arms along with your body and melt your shoulders down on the floor. And now inhale, put your hands next to your head, press from your hands. And now you can straighten your legs to the front. And we're gonna forward bend more. It's important after the back bending, after Camel Pose. So here we are now in Dandasana position. So straight spine. You can here tuck your pelvis, hands on the floor, chest open, shoulders open, feet flex, engage your whole legs, and press a little bit from your hands here, and chest down on the chin down on the chest. Engage whole body here. Breathe. Press a little bit from your hands, but shoulders down still. And now inhale, and with exhale, lean with your hands to the front. You can grab your feet, you can grab your toes, your ankles, or your legs. Try to have your spine straight here. So don't roll yourself down, but just be mindful here to have straight spine, and think that your belly and your chest are leaning to your thighs. So inhale, and with exhale you can lean more forward, belly to your thighs, chest to your legs. Inhale, exhale, you can lean more forward, shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, exhale, you can lean more forward. Inhale, straight your hands, look on your feet. Exhale here, and now engage all your legs, point your toes, hands on your laps, and we're gonna roll ourselves on the laying position. Engage all your body, legs, core, hand palms on the lap, and just roll yourself down Slowly, slowly. Head down. And now bend your knees, put your knees on your chest, hug your knees, and here you can massage your spine. So you can do some circles or movement right, left. Massage your spine. We were engaging it a lot today. So you can massage lower back, upper back. And now spread your hands away from your body, arms in the same line with your shoulders, knees still up, and now inhale, put your knees all the way on the right, and look on the left. It's our final twist today. And breathe here, relax yourself, relax your muscles. Now inhale, take your knees to the center, look on the front, exhale, put your knees all the way to the left and look to the right. And relax your muscles as well here, relax your body, just breathe. Inhale, take your legs to the center, look forward, put your legs down, your hands as well next to your body, palms facing up, and we are in Shavasana, our final asana, resting moment. So now stay still, mindful. Don't come back to all of your duties, all of things you need to do today. But just be mindful of your body. You can scan your body here from your toes to your crown of your head to find out these areas which were engaged, which you released some energy today. Breathe here and try to relax. Now you can start to little bit move your toes, move your fingers, your head, and you can move yourself all the way to the right. And stay here for a couple of breaths. Now put your left hand next to your chest, next to your heart, and press from your hand and stand up. Head is coming up, the last one, and you can cross your legs. So let me know in the comments if you liked it, and yeah, I hope that you enjoyed it. Namaste.